It was Christmas Eve. Little Anya wiggled and jiggled in her bed. She just couldn't sleep. Anya was way too excited. Santa Claus was coming tonight. She looked out her window. The stars shone like tiny diamonds in the dark sky. Anya smiled. It was a beautiful night. Anya hugged her teddy bear tight. "Please, Santa," she whispered, "let everyone have a happy Christmas." Anya's eyes looked over at the house next door. Old Mrs. Kapoor lived there all by herself. Anya knew Mrs. Kapoor often felt chilly. "I wish Mrs. Kapoor had a cozy blanket," she whispered to a bright star. Anya closed her eyes and said her wish again. "Please, Santa, a warm blanket for Mrs. Kapoor." Suddenly Anya heard something. It was a soft jingle, like little bells far away. Anya's eyes popped open. Could it be Santa and his reindeer? She held her breath and listened carefully. The jingling sound got louder. Anya hopped out of bed and ran to her window. She peeked outside, her heart beating fast, but she didn't see a thing. The jingling sound went away. Anya snuggled back into bed. Maybe it was all in her head. The next morning, Anya hurried next door with a plate of cookies for Mrs. Kapoor. Mrs. Kapoor was on her porch, wrapped in a pretty red blanket. "Look, Anya," she said excitedly. "Santa brought me a blanket." Anya smiled. She knew her wish had come true. Santa had heard her. "Merry Christmas, Mrs. Kapoor," Anya said, her heart happy and full. It was the best Christmas ever.
On a chilly Christmas Eve, a young child too excited to sleep gazes out at the twinkling stars. The child whispers a last-minute Christmas wish, hoping for a warm blanket for their elderly neighbor. A magical jingle echoes outside, filling the child's heart with the warmth of Christmas spirit. On Christmas morning, the neighbor finds a cozy blanket on their porch, with a note from Santa's helper.